Lightning of Goldey-Beacom.
Back inside the Drumner Center for the second half of our Saturday afternoon post-basketball doubleheader. It's time for the men's game between the Eagles and the Lightning. Eagles come into this one 10-15 overall, 9-8 in conference. They are the current number 5 seed in the CACC standings. Goldey-Beacom has been off to a great year here in the 25-26 season. They are currently the number 2 seed in the CACC standings, 17-8 overall, 11-6 in conference, as they have already clinched their spot in the CACC standings. TJ Deckmar, the head coach, 9th season at the helm for the Lightning. Mark Kuntz, 10th year at the helm here for the Eagles. Big game here, number 2 seed versus the number 5 seed in the CACC standings as we are winding down things here in the regular season. Senior day here for the Eagles, Brody Limerick, Gianni Thompson, Derek Thomas II, and Cape Holden all being honored here today. And Holden, Limerick, Thomas, they are starting as the starting lineup is being introduced right now. Eagles coming off of a 57-54 loss at Caldwell this past week in their previous game. Goldey-Beacom, they also lost in their previous game as well. They played at Jefferson, lost 90-80. We're about ready to get things rolling here in the second half of our doubleheader. The women's team just beat Goldey-Beacom 63-50 in the first half of our doubleheader. So glad you're with us. Griffin Cass on hand, ready to get things rolling here in the men's game. Trey Powell, the headliner here for this Goldey-Beacom team, wearing number 13. He was excellent last year in his freshman year with Goldey-Beacom. Averaged 12 points per game. He's broken out this year, averaging 18.2. He's third in the conference in points per game. Starting 5, Goldey-Beacom, Marquise Jones, wearing number 2, Trey Powell, number 13, Brian Blanchett, number 11, Julian Williams, number 22, and Anthony Akonde, number 33. Tip is up, it's won by the Eagles. We're underway here with the men's game on senior day. Eagles control the tip. 30th all-time meeting between Post and Goldey-Beacom. 19-10 all-time are the Eagles over the Lightning. They played on January 10th at Goldey-Beacom. Lightning won that one 83-73. This is a rematch of the 2025 CACC quarterfinals. Trey Duncan a 3, and Jones tracks down the rebound. Taquan Williams, Trey Duncan, Cape Holden, Brody Limerick, Derek Thomas II. The starting 5 here for your Eagles. 7-4 at home this year, 2-10 on the road. This will be a 3 straight on. Brian Blanchett can't connect. Williams picks up the loose change and finds 2. So Goldey-Beacom strikes first. It was a great quarterfinals matchup last year. 76-68 win for the Eagles to advance to the semifinals. Holden's got it. Finds the cutter. It's Williams. Trying to wheel inside, he'll pop it out for Thomas. Jones closes out. Duncan drives, can't finish. Rebound knocked around, and Conde takes it. Jones is running. Elevates over there over Limerick and has it blocked out of bounds. Last touch, Lightning, it'll be going down the other way. Williams into the attacking 47. It will be Powell to defend. Williams off of the ball screen. Thomas leans and kicks. Holden open for 3. He's a shooter. Powell has been electric here in his sophomore year. Third in the conference in points per game. Akonde skips it. Jones. Blanchett right over the defense of Limerick. He rips the cords on the tray. Brian Blanchett, the sophomore guard from North Baby Line, New York. 5-0 lead here for the Lightning to start. Jones defends Thomas. Thomas, hard drive, easy finish. Eagles on the board. Powell racing down the other end, shovels it for Williams. Quick offense there for the Lightning. Williams leads the team in points per game this year. Limerick shoots over the top, off of the heel from three. Duncan back taps it out for Thomas, can't track it down. Elisha Brown, the junior, into the game here for the first time.
Let's go wide, take it,
Akonde along that baseline pops it out into the corner. It's a three. Offensive rebound, Williams. Blanchett. Stutter step. The bounce, Williams. Met up top by Limerick. Limerick protecting the rim well. We got a reach and foul there on Holden. Daniel Cock, Zion Lott, and Harry Scully getting ready to sub into the game. Blanchett off on the first. Blanchett, 75% free throw shooter on the year, knocks down the second. Good start here for the Lightning. Up 8-2. Again, they have clinched their spot in the CACC playoffs. 11-6 conference record. They are the current number 2 seed. Thomas. Williams trying to wheel inside, bounce it. Thomas is open for three. He's been shooting it really well this year. 31st made three of the season for Derek Thomas II. Averaging 11.8 points per game. Again, on his senior day, he is in his 6th year with the Eagles. Near turnover, it is a turnover. Williams picks it up. Scully tries to spot up. Williams at the top of the key. Powell rips it away. Thomas takes it back. Got poked in the eye. St. Thomas had a contact poked out.
Mark, have her clean that off. His legs. Have her clean off his legs and get a sub in. Yeah, sub it. Bring a sub in for him. White ball here.
So Stanley Niekwe will sub in here for Thomas as he attends to his contact lens. So Williams, Niekwe, Scully, Akok, and Lott, the 5 on the floor here for the Eagles. Justin Allen subs into the game for the first time here for the Lightning. Lott trying to stutter step, has it poked free. Blanchett the steal. Brown gets on the floor. Tie up. No, backcourt. Backcourt violation on Brown. Nearly 5 minutes gone, first half. 3-point Lightning lead. Niekwe down deep. Pops it out. Williams closed out there by Powell. The flyby. Gets it right back. Launches. Too strong on the three. And Lott runs right into Allen and commits a foul. Blanchett. Williams, Eurostep for two. Eagles show pressure. They break it easily. Williams will drive. Met up top by Niekwe. Finishes through the contact and a foul. Jalen Robinson subs into the game for the first time.
Yeah, great. I'll take that shot all day, bud.
Williams, a 78% free throw shooter. Knocks it down. Jones will sub in. Lott comes up to get it. Brown will defend. Lott shovels it. A cock to the hole. Lays it in. Nice shovel there by Lott. Allen crossing over. Takes it in on Niekwe. Denied. Do not go in there. Scully pumps the three. Hop step into the lane. Relocates. Push in the back there by a cock to set himself up for the rebound. Duncan will sub back in. Williams will take a seat. 11-9. Goldey-Beacom lead here to start. 13:55 remaining in the first half. Dominican, currently the number 6 seed in the CACC standings. They are 8-9, again, post 9-8 in conference. Holy Family is the 7 seed at 7-10. Eagles very likely that they are going to be in the playoffs, just setting themselves up for seeding as Robinson straightaway 3 is off. Scully, the freshman, uses the screen. Lott closed out there by Allen. Across the lane, hook shot, missed it, a cock rebounds. A fresh 20 here for the Eagles, a cock across the lane, the bounce. Lott underneath the hoop for 2. Two on one, Jones. Powell. Hesitation, and the pull-up is down. Long 2.
It's a 3. It's 14-11.
Scully turned over, and Powell tripped up.
That's a great job. That's a great job.
Blanchett and Williams will sub back into the game for Goldey-Beacom. So Powell, Blanchett, Robinson, Jones, and Williams, the 5 on the floor here for Goldey-Beacom. Williams wants it. He's got it. Mid-post work here on a cock. Sprays it back out for Blanchett. Jones jabs. Tries to split. Has it poked free by Duncan and can't save it. Six to shoot here for Goldey-Beacom. Need to work quickly. It's in for Williams. Crossover, step back. Too strong from three. Thomas swirls the iron on a three. Powell, oh, what a cross. And fouled underneath.
What did you see on the last one? That was no foul. What did you see? You didn't see any contact on that last one? Which one? The last one that he just got tackled in the way.
No, they locked it once. I didn't know who locked it up, so I'm going to call a double.
Powell, an 85% free throw shooter on the year, again averaging 18.2 points per game. Sophomore from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Big piece to that Lightning team last year, averaged 12 points per game. That was Zachary McQueen leaving the program. Powell has stepped up, filled some big shoes, and has been the guy offensively for the Lightning all year. Holden back into the game, as well as Limerick. Trying to use the Thomas screen. Robinson on Williams. Handoff here for Duncan. Williams, catch and shoot three, put it on the board. Eagles within one, and they show pressure. Extra feed, Williams dots it up, a tray. Julian Williams, third on the team this year in points per game at 12.3. Ball hit out of bounds, last touch Lightning. Limerick open underneath the basket, ripped out of his hands, out of bounds. Duncan. Coming up on midway point, first half, 4-point Goldey-Beacom lead. Akonde, dribble handoff. Work back out here to Blanchett. Williams rolls, kicks, Akonde, extra feed, Jones, triple, bullseye. Midway through this first half, 21-14, Goldey-Beacom lead. Williams jabs, step back. Got hit on the arm there, and it's a foul. Williams, 77.6% free throw shooter from the line. Has improved every year here with the program. A junior from from Brockton, Massachusetts, averaging 14.8 points per game this year for the Eagles, leading the team. Hits both. Conde just able to walk that tightrope. Robinson. Got a travel there called on Jeremiah Stewart Herring. Excuse me, Jeremiah Stewart Herring, pardon me. Get it here for Thomas. Hands it off Holden. Thomas on the back down, goes to the feed and connects. Eagles cut it down to 3. Charge. Thomas doing it on both ends. Powell sub back in. Thomas wants it again. Hit a fadeaway, just drew a charge, and we get a whistle and a foul. Brown and Jones sub back in here for the Lightning. 8:47 to play, first half. Gets it in for Thomas. Williams, oh, what a move. The spin, the floater, miss it. A series of flurry pretty moves. And gets back in transition, comes through the steal, and Akant gets on the floor. Throwing at Thomas, extra feed, Holden, closed out. Settles for the mid-range J, and he rips the cords. Cape Holden with a nice pretty pull-up. 6-0 Eagles mini run to cut it down to 1, 21-20 Lightning. Crowd getting into it here on Senior Day. Powell in some trouble, finds Brown. Conde spins and travel. Got a timeout call with 7:53 to play in the first half. 21-20, Eagles in the fight. Out of the timeout, 1 point Goldey-Beacom lead. Eagles on a mini 6-0 run here. Both teams lost their previous game. Second seed in the CACC versus a fifth seed in the CACC. Eagles fifth in the conference. Lightning second in the conference. Thomas. Step back, tough jumper. No problem. We got a foul call there on Williams in the backcourt, providing pressure. Eagles on an 8-0 run. And we're in the bonus, so we'll go down the other end for some free throws. Blanchett hits both. Allen will sub in for him. Akonde, Jones, Powell, Brown, and Allen, the 5 on the floor here for the Lightning. Scully looks for Thomas. Step back. Is he feeling it? This one's short. Powell races into the front court, surges into the corner here for Jones. Shut off nicely there by Scully. It will stay here with Goldey-Beacom. The Eckaway in, Thomas out. Jones whips a pass into the hands of Brown, in and out on the 3. Scully, the first year, into the front court. Williams pops it out. Shot clock at 8. Duncan uses the screen. Tries to knife his way into the lane, turns around and feeds, misses the shot. Ball hit out of bounds, last touch by Allen. They'll stay here with the Eagles. A lot of holding there, and we'll get a foul called against the Lightning. Williams looking, gets it in, the Eckaway catches. Cock trying to take it hard into the lane. Duncan across, lands on 2 feet. Got the miss, goes back up in amongst the trees. Cock rebounds and is fouled. Williams in, Jones will sub out. Six to play here the first half. Eagles down 1. Currently the number 5th seed in the conference. Goldey-Beacom, much improved from last year, the 2nd seed in the conference. Teardropper, Cock can't get it to go off glass. Williams, no hesitation, got a 3. Scully, the driving kick. Williams, the answer. Great box out there by Williams. Comes away with the rebound. Brown, what a pass. Cross court. Allen, too strong. Cock can't finish. Williams, step back, too strong.
Hey, two.
Powell blocked by Duncan. Williams picks it up, throws it inside. Allen all alone for two. Goldey-Beacom back to a 6-point lead with 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Thomas, Brown defends, stumbles, lost his footing, and gets a timeout call there with 3:53 remaining in the first half. Out of the Eagles timeout, down 6, 3:53 to play first half. Duncan gets it in for Thomas. Closed out there by Jones. Thomas makes his move, pulls it up, and knocks it down. Jones needs a friend. Williams comes to help. Blanchett fades and hits. Tough shot on a fadeaway from Brian Blanchett. Back to a 6-point lead here for Goldey-Beacom. Coming up on 3 minutes to play. First half, we get some hands out front. Thomas draws the foul. Eagles in the bonus. It'll be 1-1 here for Thomas. Thomas, 78.4% shooter at the line this season. When they played on January 10th, it was an 83-73 Goldey-Beacom win. Thomas had 23 in that game on a very efficient 8 for 12 from the field. Good defense here by Williams on Powell. Williams goes to screen, the double comes, they blitz. And a timeout call by Goldey-Beacom. Out of the Lightning timeout, 2:54 to play first half. 4-point Goldey-Beacom lead, trying to capture their 12th win in conference on the season. 8-2 in their last 10 games of the Lightning. Eagles are 5-5. Blanchett the cross, handoff, Powell, rise and fire, 3 off left, and Thomas snatches the rebound out of thin air. Williams, in and out crossover, the trailer's Thomas, blocked by Jones. Jones will leak out down the other end, he'll try and reverse it, leaves it in for Robinson. Powell cuts, fades, hits. Thomas pops out, launches, leaves it just a little bit short. Under 2 minutes to play first half, 6-point Goldey-Beacom lead. Jones kicks. Robinson with Holden on him, drives, pulls up, knocks it down. .90 seconds remaining in the first half. 34-26 Goldey-Beacom lead. Thomas goes to screen. Scully swings it. Williams tries to negotiate his way in. Pulls it up. Left it strong. 1:10 to play in the first half. Jones takes it in on Thomas. Offensive foul. Brown gets Jones. Under a minute to play, first half, Akok has got it here in the mid-post. Back in on Robinson, height advantage across the lane, pops it out, Duncan, rise and fire 3, can't hit. Williams the rebound, they throw it ahead for Blanchett. Throws it in, Williams, kick it, Powell launches it, leaves it short from 3. Great box out there by Duncan. 5-second difference, shot in game clock. Scully takes it along that baseline, pops it out for Williams. He'll float it up with the right hand, tough shot. Akok fights for the rebound, had it momentarily. They get on the floor with Blanchett, and Williams and Thomas dive on it, and a jump. Goldey-Beacom basketball at 12.9 to play here in the first half. Conde subs in. Robinson subs out. Conde trying to get it in. You got a jump, and it'll stay here with the Eagles. Great hustle by Post to keep it on this end of the floor. Williams looking. Throws it in for a cock. Intercepted there by Brown momentarily, but was stepping out of bounds. Scully with 5, drives, stops, kicks, Duncan to beat the horn. And that will take us to the end of the first half. Goldey-Beacom 34, post 26 at the end of the first half. Halftime is up. Got a good one here at the Drumner Center. 2 teams in the playoff picture. Battle it out for 20 more minutes when we return after halftime. Back at the Drumner Center, getting ready for the start of the second half here between the Eagles and the Lightning here in the men's game. 34-26. Lightning lead it at halftime. Let's take a quick look at our first half stats. The Eagles really struggling to generate a lot of stuff offensively. The Goldey-Beacom defense has been outstanding. The Eagles only 10 for 35 from the field. They've only garnered 26 points. They average 73.7 points per game this season. Turnover category, Eagles have done a great job of taking care of the basketball, though, against this pressure from Goldey-Beacom. 9-4 in turnovers. Lightning, it has been all Lightning in the first half. Winning the rebounding battle 23-16 as we welcome you back courtside. Griffin Castle and so glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon here in late February. Last home game of the year here for this men's basketball team in the first half of our doubleheader between Goldey-Beacom and Post. The women's won 63-50 to get to 500 overall and 500 in conference. Lightning will start with it to begin half number 2. We're underway. Powell, Williams, Akonde, Blanchett, and Jones 5 on the floor here for Goldey-Beacom to begin half number 2. Williams on the doorstep finds 2. Scully, Williams, Thomas, Duncan, and a Cock, the 5 on the floor here to begin half number 2 for Mark Kuntz. Double digit, Goldey-Beacom lead, Thomas fades and leaves it short. Akonde, Jones tries to scrape his way into the lane, works it back out for Akonde. Powell, third in the conference this year in points per game. Gets it back, all alone for 3. 41% three-point shooter this year for Trey Powell. Coming into this one, 51 for 125 on the year from downtown. A little over a minute gone, second half, 39-26 Goldey-Beacom lead. Williams trying to dance. Scully, catch and shoot 3. Jones tries to power his way in. Got his miss. And Thomas, last touch on him, out of bounds. Get it in for Blanchett. Dribble handoff here with Powell. Rises and sticks it. Back-to-back jumpers good there for Powell. And a great start to the second half for Goldey-Beacom.
Hey, pressure! No right, and gap it, and I know.
On a 7-0 start to begin the second half for the Lightning. Eagles need to find their footing offensively at some point here in this game. Williams scrapes his way into the paint, leaves it for a Cock, nails it. Throwing ahead for Jones, stripped, fouled. Jones at the line. .69% free throw shooter this year, second on the team in points per game at 13.6 for Marquise Jones. 6'6" guard / forward, a junior from Brooklyn, New York.
Hey, ball pressure, and don't jump, play on your feet.
Niekwe into the game, feeds it for Williams. Looking for Thomas. Shut off nicely there by Akonde.
Pull up!
Lot.
Pull up! Pull up! Pull up!
Short. Jones rolls, stripped, fouled there by Lott. Jones was just 2 for 2. Back in his 2 falls. Brown in, Jones out. So Powell, Blanchett, Williams, Allen, and Brown. 5 of the 4 here for the Lightning. Niekwe, Duncan, Thomas, Williams, and Lott. The 5 on the 4 here for the Eagles. Thomas puts it on the deck. Count it. And a foul. Chance at 3 for Derek Thomas.
Hey, let's square him up. Let's make him see the pull-up, please. Don't let him get to the rim so easily. Hey, square him up. Meet him outside the paint. Shoot.
Thomas leaves the free throw short. Blanchett. Williams sets, fires, connects. It's a tray.
Pressure. Yeah, Trey, higher. Higher, Trey. Higher, Trey.
Thomas pops, pumps, drives, floats. Too strong. Allen comes out of the pack, racing into the front court. Spins. Carried it. Timeout called on the Eagles side. 47-30. Lightning lead. 16:08 remaining in the second half. Out of the timeout. 13-4 start for Goldey-Beacom here to begin the second half.
I might be wrong, okay?
Williams finds Thomas. Off of the window, count it. Another and one here for Derek Thomas.
Trey! No right. You can't under right.
17 now for Thomas. Leading all scorers here for the Eagles.
You're going anyway. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Williams subs out with 18 points, leading the way for Goldey-Beacom. Thomas this time completes the three-point play. Jones tosses it ahead for Allen. Into the corner now, Robinson. Settle it down here in the half court. 14-point Goldey-Beacom lead. Jones behind the back, thrusting his way in, trying to find 2. Thomas a strong rebound, saves it in for Williams. 15.5 to play here in the second half. Thomas, hot hand, jabs, pulls up, all for the one dribble, missed it, and Jones picks it up. Right off of the inbound play, Brown connects from 3.
What's your set? Big stop! Big stop! Big stop!
Higher, Jay! Higher, Jay! Down! Higher and down!
X! X! Yes! Yes! Well done!
Williams behind the back, leans, sprays it out, Holden. Right off of that three-point line, launches and rips the cords. Can't give him an inch. He's got a great three-point shot. Dave Holden in his 4th season with the program on his senior day here. Jones takes the contact and finishes. Lott infiltrates the lane, up under the English off of the window, plus a foul. Chance at 3 for Zion Lott.
You gotta get the ball in front. It can't be in front, right? Just don't touch every single time. You just stand, throw someone up. Stop riding the 6 to the rim.
Lott drills the free throw to complete the three-point play. Blanchett throws it in for Williams. He's been the guy here with 18. Turns, fires, and his hot night continues.
Gap, Jay! Gap! Touch your head, square him! 2!
Holden, another catch and shoot 3. Picks it up. How about another?
Hey, sit down!
How is that not a foul right there?
What do you do? What do you do? You watch the ball.
Blanchett buries a 3. 57-42. Blanchett, a 34% three-point shooter, cocked into the lane, mid up top. Blanchett, back-to-back. Joe Williams fighting for the rebound, and he puts it in.
Just make a play without talking. You said something. 2 shots. 2 shots. Roll on.
That's what you got.
So we get a technical there on Williams.
But you have to be in the gap still. You think someone would agree. You weren't close enough in the gap. You weren't close enough in the gap.
So Holden was able to hit both. 15-point game, 59-44. Lightning in front. Holden from near half court and fouled on the tray. Five for 5 from the free throw line coming into tonight for Holden. Eight for 8 from the free throw line on the season for the senior. Pardon me, actually, the graduate student.
Don't say one more word to me the rest of the day. Not one. Not one. Team. Listen to one. Everybody knows. Thank you. Not forget. Good. We're done? Good. Thank you.
12-point game under 12 minutes to play here in the second half. Blanchett pops it out. Conde is open. Kaboom! It's a 3. Just when the Eagles cut it down to 12, Goldey-Beacom gets it back to 15. Scully, flyby. Lets the needle in. Sniekwe over the defense for 2. Scully picks it up. He'll drive in and lay it in. Timeout Lightning. Eagles showing fight and very much alive. 11-11 to play in the second half. It's an 11-point Lightning lead. Out of the timeout, 62-51. Lightning lead. Powell, Stewart, Hearing, Akande, Brown, and Blanchett. The 5 on the floor here for the Lightning. Blanchett a 3. Scully, cross, swing, Thomas along that baseline, hangs and finishes. Timeout called by Mark Kuntz with 10:32 to play here in the second half. 65-53, Lightning lead. Out of the timeout, 12-point Lightning lead, 10:32 to play here in the second half. Still a long way to go here in this one. The Eagles have yet to clinch a playoff berth at 9-8 in conference. Akande races into the front court, leaves it inside for Brown. Got the Ekwe up in the air. Doesn't roll in, but contact and a foul called.
Great job.
Brown, a 56.9% free throw shooter on the year. Good on both. Thomas jabs, drives, fades, and hits. Derek Thomas has been automatic. Had a season-high 27 points a week ago right here in this building against Wilmington. Pass up in the air, Duncan the steal, goes right to Thomas for 2. 10-point game. The Eagles fighting and clawing here in this one. Goldey-Beacom, a very good team, 17-8 overall in the year, 8-2 in their last 10 games, second seed in the CACC with an 11-6 conference record. Powell has been relatively quiet, reached in and fouled. Side out for Goldey-Beacom. Brown bumps. Oh, what a move. The nice step through. Can't lay it in. A whistle and a foul called on Powell.
Hey, you're free. You're smart.
.9:15 remaining in regulation. 67-57. Goldey-Beacom lead. Rematch of the 2025 CACC quarterfinals. Didn't see what the call is, but it might be on Dang It Cock.
Hey, press break.
And going down the other way for the Lightning.
Hey, Trey, if you got
Maybe an illegal screen. I'm not exactly sure what the call is.
But you gotta be strong with it. Get out, Brian. Hey.
Powell doubled. Akonde into the corner. Williams short. Trailer, it's Lott. Tries to carve his way through. High off for the window and down. Eagles back within single digits. And Williams pokes and fouls Powell. There, Thomas on the ball, flirting with a new season high. Again, he set his season high last week, a week ago today, with 27 against Wilmington. He has 24 here in this one. On the ball, Akonde looking to get it in, and it's a timeout. Timeout awarded to Goldey-Beacom. Eagles thought it should have been a 5-second violation. We'll be back after the timeout. 8-point game, 8:48 remaining in the second half. Out of the Lightning timeout, 8:48 to play, second half, 8-point Lightning lead. Largest lead of the game for them was when it was 59-42. Eagles have gone on a very nice run since then, and they're showing great pressure here, and now it's a 5-second violation. Eagles wanted the 5-second violation before the timeout. They get it after the timeout. Inside, a cock alone for two. Eagles have got it down to a 6-point game. Little scissor action here, crossover by Jones, leans, fades, and a wedgie. Possession Eagles, down by 6, can cut it down even more. Eagles on a 19-8 run here to cut it down to 6. Thomas, crossover. He's got 24 here in the game, trying to bruise his way in. Fades. Williams the board.
Go,
Okonde. Williams will step into the three, short.
Off the pass, off the back. Hey, hey, we need a great one. Slow the game, Williams. Hey, slow the game. Slow the game.
We need to stop here.
Hey, great one. Great one.
Holden, sharpshooter. What a shot from way downtown. Makes it a 3-point game. The answer from Okonde, too strong. Jones picks it up and fouled. Holden at 16 on his senior day. A graduate student from Trumbull, Connecticut. Season high here today for Holden on his senior day. You can't write a better script as the second free throw is off. 68-64. Williams the drive. Lays it in. 2-point game. Okonde trapped, doubled, gets out of it here with Jones and throws it out for Williams. Settle it down here with Powell. Williams has got the post up, hands it off, Powell, a three, bullseye. Big shot.
Stop ball!
9 to shoot. Lott looking for Thomas. He's got Thomas. Double lurking. Thomas step back Jay. Short. Got the miss. Goes back up. And Williams just got ejected. Williams and Akak got into it after the whistle.
So they don't win no 350s around me.
out of the timeout. 77-66, Lightning in front, 6:25, a long way to go here in the second half. Duncan working to get open, he's got it right here with Jones defending. Lott posts up here with Thomas. Hits the ground hard and fouled. Thomas, 24 points to lead the way. Four for 5 now from the line. Had 27 again a week ago today against Wilmington here at home. Allen, big time three. Six-point lead with 6 minutes to play here in the second half. Both of these teams throwing haymakers at each other. The scoring has certainly picked up from that first half. Again, the Eagles only had 26 points in that first half. They have 42 here in the second half with 5:54 to play. I think we get an offensive foul there on Derek Thomas. Didn't see what transpired, but it'll be going the other way with Goldey-Beacom to take over. Allen to trigger. Gets it in for Powell. Stolen by Williams.
Justin, snap a bounce pass. It can't be a floater. Snap it.
Getting in for Williams. Williams wheels inside, lays it in, and a foul. Akonde in, Brown out.
Again, you can't just ride it. You're riding his head. Like you said, again, it's your responsibility to stop the basketball there. It's your responsibility.
Williams hits the free throw to complete the three-point play. 3-point game. Goldey-Beacom breaks the press with no problem. Again, it was a 59-52 lead earlier in this half for Goldey-Beacom. What a comeback here by Post. Can they finish the job? Still a long way to go in regulation. 5:10 remaining in the second half. Jones powers in. Oh, that's upper body strength all day long for Jones, and he finds two. Thomas will follow his pass, goes to screen. Lott takes it hard into the lane, pops it out. Williams taking aim from three. String music. Taquan Williams. 2-point game. Into the corner. Conde the answer. Weak side rebound, Thomas. They can tie or take the lead right here. Williams the spin, the drive. Blocked by Akonde. Rebounded by Akonde. Blanchett to the corner. Akonde hard into the lane, goes across, scoops, and scores. What a take. Anthony Akonde. Duncan kicks. Thomas cuts and bakes it in. A new season high for Derek Thomas. 28. Jones. Allen. Cock the rebound. They can tie to take the lead. Cock drives and lays it in. Tie game. 78-all. What a comeback here by the Eagles. On their senior day, 3:34 left. Earlier in this half, it looked like Goldey-Beacom was going to run away with this one, had an 8-point lead coming into the half, and they got out to a 59-42 lead, and the Eagles have turned into another gear with this huge comeback. Again, down by as many as 17 earlier in the half, they've come all the way back to tie the game at 78. Powell thrusting his way in, fouled. Trey Powell with 14. 2 for 2 from the line here in this one. First free throw short. Empty trip from a great free throw shooter. 85% on the year. Things are just going the Eagles' way here down the stretch. Williams, Lott, a Cock. Doesn't have anything. Now finds some room. Kicks it. Scully. Sidestep. For 3. Eagles lead. We got a foul going against post. Jones 4 for 6 from the line here in this one. Goldey-Beacom down 3. 8-point lead coming into this half. They got up by as many as 17 earlier in the half. And just a tremendous, incredible comeback here by Post against the number 2 seed in the conference. Can they finish the deal? Jones, 2 big free throws for the Lightning to bring them within 1. Williams, Thomas, Akok, Scully, and Lott. 5 on the floor here for Marcus. Williams trying to wheel in, finds some room, knocks it down. Back to the 3-point lead. Coming up on 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Powell's blitz stolen by Akok. He'll drive in, big finish. Jones with a big finish on the other end. Woo! Both teams throwing haymakers at each other down the stretch. Lot up top. Cock, he'll drive. Lays it in and a foul.
We gotta go here. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Three-point play completed by a Cock. Eagles with a 6-point lead. Jones in some trouble. Kicks it. Blanchett takes it along. Scully down the lane. Miss it. A Cock secures the rebound and finds Williams. Thomas posts up for 30. He's got 30. 8-point Eagles lead. Akonde, no. The second one does not go down. A Cock with a big rebound, and he's fouled by Akonde. Second one goes down for a Cock. Eagles have scored 65 points here in the second half. Allen thrusts his way for two. 6-point game, 48.4 remaining in the second half. Not over yet. The Eagles need to take care of the basketball and hit the free throws. They take care of it right here with Williams into the corner for Scully.
Go! Go!
And Williams fouled with 37.2.
You want the easy way out. We didn't square him up. We didn't. Every time you guys keep it tight, right? Keep it tight. Did we stop? Go three. So we're just going to outcall a relay gets scored. Go, Justin!
Two huge free throws there for Williams. And Duncan with a big steal and fouled. This team is special. They have something brewing here down the stretch. A special senior day, especially if they can hold on here for the win. Duncan, a 60% free throw shooter on the year. Up, under, and down there for Blanchett. Timeout called. 95-87 Eagles lead. Out of the timeout, 24.7 remaining here in the second half. 95-87 Eagles lead after being down 59-42 earlier in the half. Getting in for Williams.
Foul, please!
And a Cock fouled with 20.2. Again, if they are able to hang on here, what a final home game of the regular season here for the Eagles. Three ball goes down, 7-point game, 15.1 remaining in the second half. Scully gets it in for Williams. And fouled with 12.1.
It doesn't matter.
.73 second half points out for the Eagles as Derek Thomas subs out, and we'll get a standing ovation. 30 points for him, a new season high after having 27 against Wilmington last week. Powell storm in. Bank shot is good with 6.9 remaining. A senior day and a home game for the books for the Eagles. What a win for Post on their senior day. 99-92 the final. Down 59-42 earlier in the half. Only 26 points at the end of that first half, and they come out with a win that will be remembered for a long time. Eagles improved to 11-15 overall, 10-8 in conference, and with that win, they will certainly lock up a playoff berth in the CACC playoffs. Goldey-Beacom drops to 7-9 overall, 11-7 in conference, and this team is absolutely fired up. What a win for the Eagles here one that will be remembered, again, for a long time. 26 points at the end of that first half. They finished the game with 99 and defeat the number 2 seed in the conference, 99-92, the final. Well, the post-game interviews coming up shortly for our entire athletic communication staff here at Post. Griffin Cass saying so long from Waterbury. Eagles go 2-0 once again on this Saturday, their final home Saturday doubleheader of the 25-26 regular season. Post men's basketball with a win that's hard to find the words to describe how special it was. 99-92 over Goldey-Beacom. Griffin Castro alongside Cape Holden. Down 59-42 going into that at the start of the second half. Just what turned around for you guys?
Honestly, Koontz talked to us at halftime, and he told us, like, listen, like, we're much better than what we're playing right now. You know what I mean? And a lot of the guys just kind of rallied together. We stood over there in that corner. We talked like, yo, we know we're better than this. And once we got into like a little bit of a flow, we started making some baskets, and then we ended up scoring a bunch in the second half. So thankfully we were able to pull out the win.
What was the locker room like just now?
I don't know if I can describe
what you can say.
It was a lot of water being thrown, a lot of jumping, and a lot of hugs. I'll say that.
Love it. What does this mean for you on your senior day to have a performance like this as a group?
It's amazing, honestly. You know, I've been here for 5 years. It's been a long time, and like some of my past teammates are here, so it's so nice to be able to do this not only for us but for the team in general. We needed a win, and then just the guys that have been here before that helped pave the way for us.
Season high for you today, 16 points. Just what was working for you out there?
Honestly, my coach and my teammates have never stopped giving confidence in me. You know, whether I miss a couple in a row, they don't care. They tell me keep shooting, and so I know I always have them behind me, so it always helps me.
Like you said, this is your 5th year here. What is special about this team prior to years past?
We have a bunch of new guys, honestly. So this is like my first time, I would say, with majority of new people. So I think it's been really cool to have a new group of people come in, embrace the culture, and then everyone like be so close still, even though it's only been a couple months together. And it's been a lot of fun.
Thank you so much for taking some time after the game. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
All right, Derek Thomas joining the table after the 99-92 win over Goldey-Beacom. Again, what changed for you guys at halftime? You guys scored 26 points in the first half and 73 in the second half. Just what changed for you guys offensively going into the second half?
I think ultimately we just started playing tougher. You know, we got to the basket a couple times in the first half, but second half we were more on the offensive glass, just hustling a little more. It started with the deflections on defense. Once you get more turnovers, leads to better offense, so definitely started with that. We
talked last week after the Wilmington game, after you had 27, a new season high today with 30. What was working for you out there?
I think just getting to the basket. I was able to get in positions where I could make a play, whether it be for myself or for the team. So just keep pounding it inside as opposed to settling and taking contested twos. The more we got to the basket, the more open the floor was for everybody else too. So
just what were you guys not able to find offensively in that first half, only garnering 26 points?
I think it's not the fact that we couldn't score. It's just we weren't making shots. We were getting into pretty good positions. We just weren't executing and making shots down the stretch, but thankfully we were able to do it in the second half.
What were some of the contributions that you felt like you guys got off of the bench in terms of X factors that really propelled you guys in that second half with that comeback?
I think Dang, Harry, and Zion, they gave us a big, big lift. Obviously Cape with his threes and his aggressive play on defense, being up in the passing lanes. But definitely those three, that was a big-time hit, big three by Harry, and then the steal and the dunk by Dang, that was awesome.
10 wins now overall in conference. What is this group feeling like down the stretch in terms of confidence level?
We're feeling really good. We just got to take it one game at a time, not get ahead of ourselves, and only ultimately control our own destiny. We can't worry about what everybody else is doing in the league. So just controlling what we can control. Next game up, need the same result.
Thanks for taking some time after the game. Appreciate it.
Thank you.